Let's talk a little bit about Lego. You have bricks in your office.
Oh yeah. We have this set of drawers with tons of tiny little drawers inside them with thousands upon thousands upon thousands of bricks. Because even though we build using these software packages, it's always nice to actually take the pieces out and just get a feel for it. On previous projects, I have sometimes wanted to design something myself, and I had a particular look. I could jot something down, but it's a lot simpler just to literally build a model, give it to an artist and say, "Can we have that, please?" Obviously, of course, the place is full of it, although we always keep it in the drawer and we're never stepping on it, so we're very careful about that.
So there's a chance that there maybe someday be a Lego Ideas project of TT Games.
That'll be cool. Yeah, I'd love to make something. I love those pure Lego experiences, like with Lego City Undercover, where it's an original Lego sort of IP. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to do that.
So right here is a real adult fan of Lego.
Who isn't a fan of Lego though? It's the best thing ever.
Right here I'm talking with Graham from TT Games. So good to see you in Hamburg.
It's wonderful to be here. It's my first time in Germany. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's always that sunny, so good to have you here. Right now we're playing a new game, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. So tell us about it.
It's brilliant. It's our latest game, and it's wonderful to return to the world of Star Wars. I mean, we haven't done a Star Wars game in about 5 years. The first one we ever did was over 11 years ago now, and I think it's fair to say, it's the reason we're probably still around, because it was such a massive hit, and it's amazing to go back to the most successful franchise in the world. The most beloved franchise in the world, and make a game there. And I feel honoured to be part of it.
Before we talk more about this game, I would like to talk about the stuff you've did in the past. You started with Lego City Undercover, right? Yeah,
that was the first one I did a big writing job on, and that was a brilliant introduction to it, because it had so much freedom on it, and that was a really good fun time.
And it is a great game. I have it at home, and I love to play it because there's kind of an open world. I think it's more open than the games right now.
Yeah. I mean, from the start, it was always designed to be, completely open, that game. We're fortunate that obviously, because we came out on the Wii U, we could push ahead from what we'd done previously, because we had that extra memory. So it was, it was a big departure for us, and I think it's still one of our best games we've ever made.
I think so too, but this was a Nintendo exclusive, and Lego Star Wars is around nearly all consoles around the world.
Oh yeah, no, it's on everything. You name it, it's on it. It's ridiculous. It's on this table. It's on that chair. It's this is going everywhere.
Okay. Then you started with Lego City Undercover. Then there's been other games like Jurassic World and Lego Dimensions as well.
Yeah. Jurassic World. That was again a big sort of movie tie-in. That was exciting. And Dimensions, I got to write the cutscenes for the release of that. So that was again really excited. I've been incredibly privileged to work with amazing actors pretty much on everything I've ever done. So yeah, I'm a lucky person.
So, and right here I'm sitting next to a guy who've met Harrison Ford, right?
Well, okay. I only Skyped into that session. So as far as Harrison Ford is concerned, I'm a voice that came from a speaker at the end of the session and went, "Bye-bye, Mr. Ford." So that's all I was to him. But yeah, I met loads of the other people. Like, I've met Anthony Daniels, C-3PO. I've met Carrie Fisher, John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Donald Gleason, loads of the actors, because lots of them were in London making the next movie, and that's where we recorded a bunch of the dialogue. So yeah, I got to meet them and get stuff signed, obviously.
Good idea. So I think the guys are awesome too.
Oh yeah, absolutely wonderful people to work with. Just all incredibly talented actors who really took to the voice acting, because voice acting for games is quite different to voice act, to acting in movies. But they took to it like a duck to water. They were incredible and wonderful fun to work with.
That's because of the game. So all voices are the original ones.
Pretty much, yeah. We got pretty much the entire cast. There may be a few exceptions in there, but generally, when we had extra lines of dialogue for them in gameplay, we managed to get back the original actor, which is astounding when you think, Harrison Ford. I don't think he's done a video game before, and he's Harrison Ford. But the great thing is also it's the localized talent as well. So, say for the German release of the movie, we've got the actors who did the dub in the German version of it, which is brilliant that we managed to get all those guys back as well.
I haven't seen yet. I've seen the movie twice, but in English original. But it's great to hear that all the voices are the same in German too.
Yeah, we try and make it as authentic as possible.
This is a great thing. So, have you talked with J.J. Abrams? I mean, you're a writer too. He's a writer.
Alas, no, I have not been able to talk with J.J. Abrams because we're really telling the story of The Force Awakens. So we're not changing that story. So where we have cutscenes that tell that story, we use the audio directly from the movie so that, again, it's as authentic as possible. So in terms of when I'm writing stuff, it's the dialogue that happens in the levels, or we also have these new adventures which are set before the movie and they sort of feed into the start of the movie. And so I'm writing dialogue for those and cutscenes for those, along with our cutscene team. But alas, no, I've yet to meet J.J. Abrams. I don't know if it'll happen. Maybe. I'd hope so. I mean, he's an incredible director and I love his movies.
But you've seen Harrison Ford, so everything is fine.
Yeah,
of course. But we've seen a demo. You've shown us a new level,
yeah.
And there are new rooms, there are new adventures beside the story we've seen, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The one we showed you today was the one with the Rathtars, where they're on the Erwachen and they're running away from the Rathtars after accidentally releasing them. And at one point in the movie, Han mentions how he used to have a bigger crew, and we basically show the level where he captured the Rathtars on this planet called Twonketi. And there's a load of grizzled mercenaries that start the adventure with him, but they don't end the adventure with him because they all get picked off by the Rathtars. So yeah, we've got 6 of these new adventures, and 4 of these are stories that haven't been told elsewhere before. And it's amazing that we got to work with work with LucasArts and make these stories come to life. It's an incredible honor.
So we have to talk about the gameplay. I'm getting older all the time, and sometimes when I play Captain America, and have you been there too for the story?
Captain America, I only did my last one was the Jurassic World game, so okay. I've never done any of the Avengers games. They're actually done by another team at the studio.
Okay. But my problem is I really have to use YouTube a few times because I didn't know how to solve a problem or something.
Yeah.
So I'm getting really old, so I talk with the staff there and they told me, if you give this to a kid, which is 10 years old, come on, you're so bored, what is wrong? So is this game, the new game as well, is this for all guys out there, or is it especially for smaller kids, for adults? What do you think?
I think it's for everyone. And I think one of the wonderful things is that parents will play it with their children. And I think it's incredible to think that I get to be part of something that might be a treasured memory from someone's childhood, that might be the thing that gets them into gaming as a wider passion. I think that's amazing to think that I'm part of that. But yeah, this game is suitable for everyone. I think even though we've got some new sort of elements in there, we've got these things called multi-builds where you can use the same Lego bricks to build multiple things. But if you build the wrong thing, the characters will sort of talk to you in the game and point you towards the right solution. So we try and make it as accessible as possible because we are very aware that, we're making these things both for, mainstream gamers, but also for the younger gamers as well.
Okay. So we are from a German Lego website, so we write about bricks, and the fun thing is that we see a lot of real bricks in the game. So when you build something, we see bricks which you can buy also in real life.
Oh yeah, we have very strict rules with regards to the making of things. If you can see it in the game and it's made of Lego, you have to be able to make it at home. And also we have these rules with regards to how sturdy it is, so that it has to be like a sturdy model that won't just fall apart if you were to shake it. So yeah, Lego have extremely stringent rules on what is considered to be a good build. And we follow those because we have these people who've been building Lego for over a decade now. They know it inside and out, and we have specialist tools for doing it as well. So yeah, we take it very seriously that, if you can see it in the game and build it in the game, kids can build it at home and adults can build it at home, because let's be honest, we love the Lego just as much.
Good to hear, of course. I was wondering, will there be kind of free worlds too? So I've just played the mission where I flew around with the Millennium Falcon, and my opinion was really great graphics, the TIE fighters all over the place, of course, but the space wasn't so big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we have these arena battles, and you can't just literally fly off anywhere because we have a story to tell and we have objectives that you need to do within that space. But we do have free roam hubs. So between the levels, you'll pass through these hubs, but then you can revisit them and explore them. So you can explore the Dakar resistance base, or you can just explore Jakku. There's quite a bit of desert area and some of the Nema Outpost, etc. There's also the Starkiller base you can explore, Takodana Castle, and even the interior of the Millennium Falcon. You can actually wander around that. And within that, there are little characters who will give you other missions, and you might fly off and blow up a load of ships over the Starkiller as one of these missions. So there's an awful lot of content in addition to that main story.
I have to tell you, it's really fun to play with Ray and BB-8. This is fun. You can switch the characters like in the other games too.
Yeah.
So the gameplay is similar. Do you think that maybe someday the people say, oh, come on, it's still the same idea?
Yeah, no, sometimes that is an accusation that is levelled at us. But I think with this game, we've really taken a lot of steps forwards. Not only with the multi-builds, whereby, as I say, you can use the same bricks to build multiple things, and that allows for more interesting puzzles and more replayability. But we have these third-person blaster battle sections where you go into cover that we haven't done before because, they're totally a Star Wars thing. And they feel really different and fresh and exciting. And also our flight gameplay, we've never done those open sort of arenas before. I think our flight gameplay before was perhaps a little rigid, or perhaps a little two-dimensional. We've massively improved that. Plus, it's just by far the best-looking game. I think we've really raised our artistic bar as well. It's, I think, an incredible love letter to Star Wars.
I think the graphics are really great. The sound is fine too. But yesterday I called a good friend of mine. He is a game maniac. So he is really into games. He knows everything. And I should ask you something.
Yeah.
He was wondering, the fun thing is I have to explain to him what is Lego Dimensions a year ago.
Yeah.
So he was always sitting on this desktop at home and what is Lego Dimensions? And okay, now I understand. But now he was thinking of virtual reality. So is there anything in the future? I mean, this would be great. Right.
I'm really excited by virtual reality. I don't know if we're going to do anything with it, but I know that a lot of people in the office are excited by it. They have Oculuses or Vives and things like that. I'm excited to see where that goes. I can't wait to see where virtual reality goes personally, but I genuinely do not know where the designers are going to take it. I mostly write the stories. They don't let me make those decisions, unfortunately, because if they did let me make those decisions, I would probably bring the company crashing down around our ears.
Okay. So, last but not least, why should anybody buy this new game, which will be available June 20th, right?
June 28th.
28th, okay, one more day.
It's simple, because it's Lego and it's Star Wars. I mean, really, everyone working on it loves Star Wars, and I think that comes through in every minute of this game. We try to make the best, not only the best Lego Star Wars game, but the best Star Wars game. We're massive fans of the movies, and like I say, it's a love letter. It's a brilliant game. It's available and everything, and it appeals to everyone. I think it's just an incredible piece of art that we've made.
So my last question is this whole Star Wars discussion. I really, really enjoyed the last movie, The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
But there are a few guys, maybe 3 or 4, 2 I know, out there who was telling me, come on, it's the same story again. And they're kind of bored. They left the cinema and thinking, oh, this wasn't big fun. And I was really excited to see this. So you're a game designer. You are into this whole, Harrison Ford. You've seen him. So, your best buddies, of course. So what is your opinion about the last movie, which is based on the whole game, the whole franchise?
I loved the last movie because I think the fact that it was kind of reminiscent of the previous films is one of the reasons it feels so wonderful. Because they say there are only 7 stories in the world, and it's just one of those epic heroic journeys. And I think it was brilliant. I love the fact that there were these touchstones to the previous movies. I think it's fantastic. I can't wait to see Rogue One. I can't wait to see where it goes next. I'm really excited.
So thank you so much for your time, Graham. I'm really looking forward to play more Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, and if something is wrong, I ask the kids, so they're going to help me.
Oh yeah, that's what I always do.
Okay. Thank you so much, Graham.
Thank you.